sure you guys have done it before. I'm assuming. If you haven't done this, tell me afterwards, because I don't recall when I had us do this last. We don't need anything. We just need ourselves. But we're going to, let me see. Let me redirect the camera a touch. We're going to open up our feet as wide as comfortably possible. Then what we must do is we want to point our toes and our feet pointed forward. No pointed out, no pointed in, which is pointing in is weird. Most of us don't do that. But we want to have them pointed forward. We're going to bend our knees a little bit. We're going to lean forward a little bit. So it's almost like yeah, I think you got what's going on. I'll turn to the side to make sure you guys got it. So we're like this, slight bend in the knees. We want to keep our chest up. And one of the other goals that we're trying to accomplish is we're trying to keep our fingertips and our hands pointed in between our legs. So even as we move, we're going to keep our hands here. So watch me while we do this. We're bending one knee while straightening the other. And you'll feel it on this straightening inner thigh. Then we switch. So you should feel the stretch on the inner thigh that is straightening. Joanne, lift your chest up just a little bit more. Yeah, you're going to feel it more. We want to use the hips holding up our weight while we open up the inner thigh. That's the goal of this. Are you feeling it, Michelle? Yeah, try to keep your hands even more in the middle. You're doing great. Even I notice myself tilt a little bit, but we want to try to keep our hands in the middle. And let's come up to stand just to pause for a moment. Yeah, so where we end up feeling it is the inner thighs. Is that where you felt it, Joanne? Good. So we're going to do a few more. We're going to do about 3 more on each side, but what I want to do this time is I want to go a little bit wider, if you can. A little wider with your feet. Yeah, this is one that I've always felt like I need to get better at cueing it. So butt back, knees bent a little bit, leaning forward and just a touch. Chest up more than leaning forward, and our fingers pointed in between our feet. Bend one knee, straighten the other, and then every 3 to 5 seconds, we switch. I've spent some time doing this where I do about 20 seconds on each side. It's a brutal one when you get it right. And make sure to breathe. Even though I said 3 on each side, let's do 2 more on each side. Awesome. And let's do some knee highs. Beautiful. And let's go wide with these knee highs. And as we go wide, let's try to come down slowly. Maybe you always feel a little click in the hip, and you're feeling it today. Hope maybe by the end of class that click will be less. Maybe you notice yourself more stable on one side than the other. Beautiful. 1 more on each side. Let's grab our corrective cane. I love that, Michelle. doing the hula hoop. You know your stuff. So yeah, feel free to do some, before we do this, we can do some hula hoops. No, the hula hoops are always good. But I do always recommend, try to keep your knees bent while you do the hula hoops, so you challenge the hips. And really go forward each side. And let's make sure to go in the other direction. Excellent stuff. Let's hold it in the left hand. And we're just going to do, this is the last exercise before we grab a seat for a little while. Let's make sure that our left foot is pointed forward. Lifting up, you guys know what's coming. Lifting up the right foot, rotating it in so you're toe to toe, and just going out to the side about 6 inches or a foot. And some people go a little bit forward. We don't want to do that. If anything, go a little bit back. So it's like 19 parts to the side and 1 part back. So 95% to the side. And let's make sure to bend our standing knee. 3, 2, 1. I know you guys felt that. Let's do a little hip wiggle. Switching hands. Making sure your right foot is pointed forward. Rotating the left foot inward so we're toe to toe, and just going out to the side. And let's do 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Awesome stuff. And before, just wiggling around, we could wiggle. Let's do a set of sniffs before we move on to doing some side body and hip stretches, and then we're going deep into opening the hips. So let's do about 15 sniffs. So inhale rapidly and let your arms fall like overcooked noodles. Awesome. And let's inhale, reach our arms all the way up. Drop our left arm. Bend, let me shift back so you can see. Bend our right arm and reach across with the right arm. Reach down with the left arm. And maybe look up at your left elbow. Your right elbow, I'm sorry. Deep breath in. You're welcome to look down or straight if it's uncomfortable, but it's always a good challenge to lift and keep your chest up as you stretch. Deep breath in, enjoying the uncomfortable stretch that we're all experiencing. Big deep breath in, and maybe go a little bit deeper on the exhale, reaching both arms. And I'm assuming you've breathed out, but inhale, bring your arms to rise. Dropping your right arm, bending your left arm across, and reaching both arms. Keep your chest up a little bit. We do want to be straight with our spine. And really reach both arms. Deep breath in. And maybe on the exhale, you reach a little bit deeper. Awesome. Big, deep breath in. And on the exhale, I welcome you to go a little deeper. Awesome. Last deep breath in. Breathe out. And then inhale and come to rise. And let's just do 3 little ones where we just drop our arms down. Lift our arms up. Awesome. I love doing that for a stress focus class, so we throw our stress into the ground. But let's come away from the back of our chair. Crossing our right leg. Perfect. Making sure that the knee is right in front of, the left knee is right in front of the hip. The ankle is right below the knee. Just making sure our alignment's good for this one. Put our hands on our thigh, not our knee or our shin. And let's push down. Respectfully push down. If you have it in you, maybe play around and let's push out to the side a little bit. See how that feels. But continue to push down. Deep breath in. And give one last notch of a push down. And prepare to hold it here. You guys know what's coming. So let's hold it in place, lifting our hands up, lifting our chest up, continuing to push your right knee down. And we're actually going to do something a little different that I think all of you, both of you have done this. So bring the knee up to your chest. And then we're going to push down even further if we can. We're going to do that 2 more times. Knee as high as possible. You're welcome if you don't feel like you're getting high enough. You can give yourself a little push. Awesome. And then push all the way down. And last one here, all the way up. And all the way down. Awesome. Let's put our fingers on our sternum. Just make sure our spine is as straight as possible. Keeping our chest up as we lean forward. And you could drop your arms to your shin, chest up while you lean down. Less is more for this one. So awesome, Joanne. Awesome, Michelle. Deep breath in. And let's go a little deeper on the exhale. Amazing. Another deep breath in. And let's go a little deeper. And notice if both of your hips or butt is on the chair. Let's try to center ourselves back on the chair. If you're not, if you're there, good. And let's smile for 3, 2, 1. Slowly come to rise. Let's hug our knee into our chest. Using our left arm, almost pulling your knee across towards your chest. Yeah, you guys got it. And let's incorporate some ankle rolls today. And notice if you're feeling those little clicks or cracks in the ankle, or if you feel some resistance, now is a good time to go in the other direction. And deep breath in. Awesome. And 3, 2, 1. We're actually going to keep this leg crossed. We're going to take this a couple other dimensions higher. So let's just lean on our shin to start. And I like to say with our right arm, maybe see if you can nudge it a little bit. Put your weight on your right, on your right leg. Maybe you create a little bit more of a stretch there. And we're going to lift our chest up as we continue to keep our knee where it is. Chest up. Now we're going to reach forward and up. Yeah, try to look basically in between your middle fingers. Deep breath in, and let's go an inch further. One more deep breath in. And if you notice you're reaching more high up, reach a little forward. If you notice you're reaching a little more forward, reach a little high up. And we'll do this for 3, 2, 1. And let's actually do that crossing again. But this time we're deliberately going to bring our knee to our left shoulder. And maybe wiggle around, find that sweet spot that you're looking for. Or maybe it's all enjoyable and a needed stretch. Awesome stuff. And let's enjoy this for 3, 2, 1. Yeah, let's actually come to stand just before we do the other side. We'll do some hip wiggles. Another thing that's cool is similar to what you were doing, Joanne, stomping into the ground. Maybe you'll feel a big difference in the way your hips feel. And I welcome you to do just a couple more hip wiggles, maybe a Tai Chi twist. Whatever movement you feel compelled to do. You can do some actual dancing. Woo! And when you're ready, let's grab the seat again. Switching our legs up, working on our left leg. Awesome stuff. Let's go right into that respectful stretch. on our thigh, not our knee, not our shin. We're pushing down here. And then if you did it on the other side, let's push out to the side a little bit. That gets a couple different kind of muscle fibers, some different areas of your hip. Not truly earth-shattering, but it makes a difference. And let's push down a little bit more again, and we'll prepare to release, keeping our knee where it is. Hands up. Awesome. And let's bring our knee to our chest to the best of our ability. I feel the need to push on this side. And then we're going to push all the way down. And again, all the way up. All the way down. Last one, all the way up. All the way down. Putting our fingers on our sternum, lifting our chest up as we start to lean down. Keeping our chest up. So the goal of this is just to keep our chest more upright, because some of us tend, when we do this, it's like we want to slouch like this. No, we want to lean forward like this. Getting the movement to happen in the hip, in the waist. Beautiful. And remember to breathe. Big, deep breath in. Deep breath out as you go a little deeper. I usually call it a notch deeper. So you get to define how much deeper you're going. Another deep breath in. And if your body is saying, yes, let's go a notch deeper. Another deep breath in. And let's do the last notch deeper. Amazing. Let's smile for 3, 2, 1. And bringing our knee to chest. Let's do our ankle rolls. Remember to bring your knee to your chest, not your chest to your knee. Awesome. And let's go in the other direction if you haven't switched already with the ankle rolls. Enjoy this for 3, 2, 1. And we'll bring the leg back to cross. Let's drop the forearm onto the knee, essentially, as we lean forward. It's like we're putting extra weight and focus over here. And you might notice you're going lower from when we first started. That's kind of normal. And holding our knee where it is for the time being, we're going to lift our chest up and reach forward and up. And I know through virtual stuff, it's hard to see where you're reaching. But again, the goal is like this. Forward and up. And try to keep your gaze through your middle fingers. Deep breath in. Deep breath out as we reach a little further. If you feel like you're going a little more up, then go a little more forward. If you feel like you're going a little more forward, go a little bit more up. And let's one more big deep breath in. And we'll do this for 3, 2, 1. Awesome stuff. Bringing our knee to our chest for one last time. Actually, knee to opposite shoulder. So let's bring our knee to our right shoulder. Awesome. Big deep breath in. And we'll enjoy this for 3, 2, 1. Awesome.